Have you ever seen those videos where there's kitties just watching things off camera? Or like a string go back and forth? Or it could be like some gangster dangling somebody's toe. And it's just cute little kid. And you're like, oh, it's so cute. It's so
dangling somebody's toe. You're a sick woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
By watching this episode, you're going to find out some tips and tricks as to what we've been doing to find success for ourselves. Two young-ish actresses who are living downtown Toronto, trying to cover all their expenses, living their lives. We don't have anybody supporting us, so we're doing this ourselves. So we're giving you some inside tips and tricks on how to run your life, schedule yourself for success, highlight what's important in life, as far as we know. And we're taking all of our successes and fails and summing them up for you, basically.
Taking that anxiety. What up?
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
You're back.
FanGirl show. Dum, 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 dum. Margarita.
Ava here. So today on the FanGirl show, we're going to be talking about organization,
Scheduling.
your whys as to why you're doing things,
Breaks. Allowing yourself to have breaks and days off.
getting to know yourself as an entrepreneur,
Food.
the pleasures of eating. Today's episode is about being organized. So exciting, right?
And
It actually is really exciting because it's like a game. It's like the ultimate game you could ever play in life.
It might sound a little bit boring and nerdy.
No, it doesn't. Actually, when I hear about being organized, I'm like, yeah! It makes no, but
Gets you
seriously,
pumped.
but my competitive edge in me comes out and I want to just Tetris my life in the most organized, best way. And it's like a thing you can figure out and make a game.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, both of us actually brought our it's insanely busy, crazy.
My blank space, I know what I'm doing here because I've written it down somewhere else.
Yeah, mine is just literally everything I have to do, like the laundry and go grocery shopping.
This
I go
is a
to the
little
bathroom.
overwhelming for me because
I love mess. I love when it's messy on my schedule.
do you feel more accomplished when your schedule's full? Do you
Yeah.
get anxiety when your schedule's not full?
Yeah, I feel I'm
I think
too
you need to try
free.
meditation.
I'm meditating. No, I'm
I think you need
good.
to meditate, girl.
But I just love when I'm just slammed, kinda. I feel very productive. And if I haven't had a day off in a while, so I'm making as I said, my next Monday off. I'm gonna go train!
Mine is like it's a little bit different, but I write in like my things that my non-negotiables, like things that other people are counting on me to show up around. In here, scheduled, and I'm pointing to my phone, like when I'm drafting emails, when I'm meeting people, when I have to leave for things, when I wake up, and then from like waking up.
The bathroom, when you brush your teeth, it gets insane, guys.
It does. This is like stacking your schedule though. I find working backwards around non-negotiable points, like when you have to be somewhere. So then for me, I have to take the TTC. So then I look it up on Google Maps and then see exactly when I need to leave my house. That's another non-negotiable. So then in there, so then I have a block of time. I have an hour and a half because I need to sleep for this long in order to be productive for the next day. So I need to sleep so that I can get up between here and here. So then what needs to move? Well, maybe sleep could move back 15 minutes so that I could shower, wash my hair, make my smoothie, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
But it's hard. I mean, if you want to be successful in life, that's the reality.
Yeah.
You need to be organized. You need to schedule things if you want to be productive as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, you need to cut yourself some slack and have your days off.
That's
or
the
have
point.
one evening when you're just like, I'm just gonna be dumb and watch a movie.
But
or,
you schedule that time in. This
Yeah.
is the time, because then you have no guilt or anxiety about relaxing at that time, because that's the time you've scheduled in to relax, to do nothing. Tim Ferriss talks about this a lot. Good person to look up.
By being organized and scheduling things, you create that freedom for yourself. You take that anxiety out of your schedule.
You
basically,
actually
out of your organism.
have more time. This is the first time in my life where I'm really actually organizing my own life. Before, I was just always trying to catch up with my life, or it was that time when you get out of school and nothing's scheduled for you, and then you have a job, so then that schedule it's made for you,
Yeah,
and then
it's
I've moved into being an entrepreneur. Really, truly. So now nothing's scheduled for me. So I went through that transition period of being like, oh my God, my life's on top of me, all over me. Where am I? Tumbling around in this like universe of getting out and having to schedule your own life. It's hard. What makes it easier is like, this was being done for you your entire life. Now you're just doing it. So you are you have been scheduled, you know how to be scheduled, so now you're just transitioning into being the scheduler. For me, it doesn't work to say every Sunday I'm going to go grocery shopping at this and this time.
Because your life changes like this,
like
right?
that.
Being an actress especially,
exactly.
It's just all over the place.
Yeah, and that was the other challenge where you just, like, I never had groceries in my, like, I was not set up to run life, really. I was constantly, like, 3 or 4 or 5 steps behind everything. Mm-hmm. You want to be at least 2 or 3 steps ahead. And that's what organization gives you. So the first time that I really sat down and did this was when I had to move. I was moving, I was working like 12 hours a day. We were just starting FanGirl fights. And like moving, you can't not move. The first comes, you have to be ready to go. So I was like, okay. So based on the advice of a very successful businessman I know, he said, take the day, and I've seen this done in a lot of productions and film and stuff. You take the day that you start shooting and you work backwards from there to the day it is now.
Yep.
So you take the day and then you write down everything you have to do. Moving, that was my priority because that's the baby that's coming.
Yeah.
Getting boxes, booking elevators, canceling internet, packing this room, packing that room, everything, So if you don't write this stuff down and put it in, it's just not going to get done. And you're going to forget stuff. Mm-hmm. And that's when you
totally
trip up.
That's another thing. You forget things, right? Because you get so caught up with your chores, just life in general, mm-hmm. and you forget a lot of things. But just writing them down, you're like, oh, shoot, yeah, I forgot about that. Those things are important. You know, it doesn't catch you by surprise afterward.
With that, too, you kind of see what things go together. So when you write this stuff down, it kind of gives you clues to what this thing is actually looking like the life of it.
I'm kind of a person who schedules myself that I go bananas, I go ballistic, right? If you want to take that away, slow yourself down, just put one important thing that you need to do for that specific day. Let's say I need to call my lawyer and book an appointment. I have to do it on Tuesday. And then the rest, if I get it done, it's fine. That's cool. If I don't get it done, it's fine. I can move it to Wednesday, for instance.
That's a really good point.
Just one thing that is very important that has to be done today. So what's my priority for this day?
Yeah, because then it doesn't sneak up on you and surprise you, and then you wake up and you're like, oh my god, I'm filming today. Or you have anxiety the night before because you're like, I'm filming tomorrow. I don't have this shit. Mm-hmm. No, sorry. You're just not there. No, I'm sorry. That's going to be both those key points are great. Mm-hmm. Picking the date, working backwards, and then you plug in one thing every day. Yeah. Scheduling will really also tell you what's actually important to you. Everything seems urgent and important, and that's not actually true. Not everything is urgent.
Not everything, yeah.
It makes you focus. Cutting out the liabilities and you're bringing the assets forward, and you're making sure that you only have quality people and things in your life that you're doing.
That's true. One of my problems back in the day, maybe like half a year ago, was that
sorry. I want to plug that book, The One Thing.
But The One Thing, and it talks about how important it is just to choose, in your life in general, choosing one thing that you want to focus on, what's important for you in life. Because for me, for instance, I was working a full-time job in the office, training, skating, acting, modeling, like schooling. So what is that one thing that is going to make my life happy, and what do I want to dedicate my life to? I realized it's acting. Maybe in the future being producer, director. That's what I'm passionate about. Mm-hmm. So that's my main focus. I know it might sound bad, but like I have to meet with my friend and I have an acting gig. An acting gig, yeah, that's my life, unfortunately. You know, I need to set my priorities.
Absolutely.
And like this and that, all over the place.
I was the same.
Choose that one thing that you love and dedicate the most of your energy and your time to. Good at everything you do, but you're not going to be excellent. You're not going to be a professional in that thing.
Exactly. And that can evolve. And I find that choosing that one thing is very hard for a lot of people. It was very hard for me, and that's why we make ourselves busy with all
especially when you're young. Yeah.
But exactly, and I think it's important to go through that phase of experiencing everything. It is important, but as long as that's just a phase. However, what it is important for you to be clear about is your why. Why are you doing it? Why are you committing to acting? Mm-hmm. Because that's what's going to bring you back into it when it's hard and allow you to actually commit. So my why, I want to be able to write off my family's debt and teach them. I see that need, I want to fill that need. If somebody needs something, I am there, it's happening, it's taken care of, so they don't have to worry. And I don't have to worry. My loved ones are taken care of. That's so important to me. And it's hard when the people who you love and the people like your whys, it's hard when they're like, they look at you and they're like, you had a good job. Why, maybe it's time to rethink this. I cannot go back. That's not enough for me. Working at a retail job is not gonna take care of you when you have medical bills and you're 80 and you can't work. And I love you too much, and I love myself and my relationship with you too much in order to let that go and just stay there where it's comfortable. So when stuff gets hard and you're like, you need those strong whys that are gonna motivate you. It's gonna go to me as the oldest of the family to take care of them and show them the way. Those are my whys. I wasn't clear on those before.
Goosebumps.
And
like, getting too emotional, too vulnerable right now.
That's what it takes, these sorts of things. Like, you're not on a path that has been forged for you. You are forging. And that's the most fun thing. You're the creator. You're the entrepreneur. But those whys are so important to keep you going. And you have them. They're there already. That's what started you on this path. Take those and highlight them for yourself so you understand when you're running out of money, when you're stressed.
When life gets hard, just keep remembering why you're doing it.
Exactly. Those whys.
Yeah.
And it's okay to fail. Like, you're not going to succeed every single time. I don't succeed at scheduling all the time. I just didn't put that in.
Or when you get sick.
Or just
tired. I gotta do all the... Yeah, or just emotionally exhausted and drained. And you're like, I know I gotta go train, for instance. I know I gotta... But
And this is a learning process. Margarita knows I will not show up to stuff at that time because I'm like, I have to sleep. And I just know that about myself. I need to sleep. If I show up to training at 6 a.m. in the morning and I've only slept for 3 hours, I'm gonna be useless to everybody there. Yeah. I can do it once, maybe twice, but after that, I can't.
If you know what's important, like sleep is, whoa, such a big thing. Makes such a big difference. The same with food.
You need to eat.
My attitude was different.
Exactly.
So on this note, wanted to talk about our episode 6 that is coming up next week. Yay! Wonder Woman versus Supergirl. Wanted to show you a little behind the scene video about our process. So basically it's like what superheroes we want to do. Gotta get our costumes, makeup, hair, get a location, book the location.
Get the weapons.
Yeah, weapons if we're using.
Rehearse. Keep rehearsing. Rehearse some more. Think about it when you're not rehearsing.
Yeah, and so that somebody wakes you up at night in the middle of the night and like,
So and if you're scrambling to find the choreo when you're waking up, you rehearse some more.
Getting people, stunt coordinator.
Which, there's a reason those exist, we found out.
Yeah. So all of those things are very important on the day of the shoot to be free and create and put our mind into it and not worry about other things. And also craft service.
Oh yeah, gotta eat.
Important.
Like we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Gotta eat. When it's weird, uncomfortable conditions and you're exerting a lot of physical, emotional energy again and again and again, food, so important. Hot drinks, because it's fuel. It's also a pleasurable experience. So you're inserting pleasure into the day.
The reason I wake up every morning is just to have my breakfast. I love food.
It's great, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your food.
Anyway, so look at this little behind the scene clip we got for ya.
See that wall that you can't see right down there?
She was Harley Quinn.
Getting ready for going into the office.
Really good philosophical question. I'm a Supergirl undercover.
And then the rest is just
2, and roll, and then there. Okay. Thank you. It's done. 3, 2, 1, and action. Boom. Slap. Boom.
Teamwork before we don't actually
Get my lipstick on.
Uh-oh, there's a camera on. Time to do something.
This was a long talk.
It was a good long talk.
Yeah, but it was good. So guys,
Hey.
I hope you thank you so much for watching and follow us on our social media. Instagram.
Whoa, it's a new concept.
Yeah,
Media that
so,
is social.
Instagram, Facebook, we got Twitter page, we got
YouTube channel.
obviously subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you back next week.
Peace.